Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I've just come on to show you a few of the pages that I've already done for the Junk Journal July challenge that's running on YouTube by Megjournals. I was a bit late to start. I only found, I've seen it, I don't know, about last Friday, which is like 3 days ago, because I hadn't been watching many YouTube channels looking after hubby, but I found it and I thought, oh, it's something I might like to do. So I did play catch up over the weekend and I'm actually up to date now. I had so much fun doing these the daily challenges, and I managed to get a journal made up. So this is the journal I made. It's from a large envelope that I've just folded in half and then just used some of the papers that I had in my supplies to decorate it. I put a bit of fabric on the spine and just done some stitching around. So that's the front and that's the back. I just loved the way it turned out, and it was just so easy to make from an envelope. So that's the inside front cover and the inside back cover, and I've just used some of the papers in my supplies that, you know, different, and also some coffee dyed papers, just textbook papers, and just more or less put it together very fast. Didn't take long at all. So I just thought that instead of doing a video a day, because it does get too much, I thought I'd just do the pages while I'm out in the lounge room with hubby, and then just come in and give you a flip through of what I've done. Okay, so the first one was to make the journal, and I'd done that. I printed off Junk Journal July for the cover, so I know what it's for. And the first one, the prompts, I just followed the prompts in order. Thought I would do, I have this quote book that I picked up from at one of our op shops here the other day, and it's just got motivational quotes. It's got success quotes, relationship quotes. It's Zig Ziglar's favorite quotation and favorite quotations, and they're just awesome. So I kind of like pulled it apart, and what I thought I'd do, like every day I would put one of the quotes down. The first day was begin. The prompt was begin. So I've got here, this is where our story begins, and I've just done some paper layering around here, put some stickers down, and I've also used a few digi downloads from Which Craft Do You Do. I have quite a few of them, and I just love Carrie's digitals. So I'll just quickly show you, like this one here, this is where I got this timepiece from. But I also thought she has other decorative elements like the words. So I just thought for every day I'd put a quote down and one of Carrie's words. I've also used a few of her other decorative elements as well, but I've just been having fun with it. So that's the first prompt, day one, begin. So the second prompt for day two was the 2nd of July, was reinvent. So what I've done, I reinvented this envelope here, and I opened it all out and I cut a window out of it. So it's now a windowed pocket, and I done some layering in the back, some stamping. I made a tag to go in it, and this is from one of Which Craft Do You Do's downloads as well. And a word, well, I've got a word on the tag, and the word for the second was thrive. So I'll just put that in there. I had to have something to go in my windowed pocket. And then a quote on this one here. And then the third one was layered tag. So I made a layered tag. It's so pretty. The mushroom actually comes from Louise Heinzel's digitals. And then I've got also some Tim Holtz and just some scrap papers, and I've put one of the quotes and a word from Which Craft Do You Do. I've used some Tim Holtz things in here as well. So I just made, out of this page here, I just folded it over just to make like a little tuck spot for the tag. Okay, then, and that was day 3 for the tag. Day 4 was transparency. So what I used was some vellum just here that I had printed out like a little tag kind of thing, but I just glued that straight down, done a bit of stamping, put a word down and one of the quotes, just collaged some paper down as well, layered some papers underneath it, and this side here, like I've left room where I can do some journaling because I'll use this mainly for my pictures, family photos and that when I finish doing the month. So I just done another small collage here because this was pretty plain. Okay, and then number 5 was fold out. So I just used this paper here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's one of our rainbow lorikeets. I just sewed down either side so that pulls out like that, put a sticker there, and then just done a small collage here with the word and the quote, and just to hold that closed I've just got one of those butterflies on paper clip just to hold that down. Number 6, day 6 was symmetry. So I've used butterflies because they're of the symmetry on their wings, and just, oh pardon me, just put down a sticker and just some lined paper that I could do some journaling on. I love the way this turned out. It's pretty cool. Number 7 was bouquet. So here's my bouquet here. I've done some stamping, put some washi tape down, grow where you are planted. That was one of the quotes from Which Craft Do You Do. And then here, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. So that's the quote from Zig Ziglar's favourite quotations. And then I just layered up some paper here that I could write on, and that there, and just a bit more washi. I just love it, love it. Okay, this one, there's always a page where you just don't like it, but this was wallpaper, and the only wallpaper I could find was this bright green and blue, and when I put it down I thought about, you know, just putting a wash of white over it, and then I thought, no, just leave it as it is, you know, don't be too fussy. So day 8 was wallpaper. There's my wallpaper. I've just added a few washies on here, this image here, there's the quote, the word is over here, that word's for underneath. I found this lovely little die cut that I had in my supplies and put that down, and then just a bit more stamping. Okay, now day 9 is clashing patterns. Now I'm not sure if I got this right because I've got this pattern here, then I have this pattern here, and then I put down this pattern over here on this side, and then just added an image. I wanted to make a little pocket. I done some stitching here to join these two patterns, and then I've got this washi tape, so really I'm not sure if they clash or not, but they do look nice the way they come together. And I just had this image here, and I made another little tag to go in this little pocket, and that image there is from Witchcraft Do You Do, another one of her words, blessed. So I've got my quote here and the word believe in yourself over here. Lovely page. Okay, now time out. The prompts are up to your own interpretation. So my time out, I like to put my feet up, so I just cut an image of a woman's feet like sticking up in the air. But when I do that, I also, for me to relax and have time out, I just love to do a little bit of painting. So I've painted on lovely purple flower here and just some petals up the top and some leaves. And I have the word just over here, life, and the quote, once you have accepted yourself, it is so much easier to accept other people and their points of view. So, and I've also just layered up some papers just underneath there, and a little die cut from some textbook page there. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, and number 11 was fussy cutting, so that's not that. This is over here. I just fussy cut these flower images out and this little birdie. It was out of a writing paper set, and I have the quote up there and Witchcraft Do You Do's little word there, delight. So that was fussy cutting for day 11, and day 12 was dyed. So, you know, anything, it meant to me anything that you've dyed. So I've actually got some tea bags here in the background, and they've been coffee dyed, really heavily coffee dyed, which was a little bit too much for me. So I ended up using one of Carey's, what does she call that, frames, and I didn't cut the centre out, I left it there, so that's given me a spot to journal on or to add a photo or something. I had 2 strips of this blue florally paper left, so I cut that in half because it matches this one over here, and I just stitched the coffee dyed paper down here, and then I added just another scrap piece of paper with some stitching down the centre underneath the frame, and then one of Carey's words and the favourite quotation, don't get discouraged, it is often the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. And then just added a few of my stickers on there as well. Okay, so that's day 12. That's day 1 to 12 that I've done, and I've really enjoyed doing this. And I think I've enjoyed it more because I haven't had to worry about coming in and turning my camera on, you know, and doing a video each day. I've just done it when, you know, I felt like doing it out in the lounge room. But I have caught up, and I just can't believe that I've caught up. I've had a mess out in the lounge room with my papers and bits and pieces everywhere, and my sewing machine, and because I do like to stitch in my journals. But yeah, they just turned out so cool. Little Tim Holtz figure there. So that's my junk journal July day 1 to 12. challenge so far that's being hosted by Megjournals. Day 13 is going to be mirrored, and I haven't even thought about that just yet, but I thought I'd just come in and show you what I've done so far. Okay, hope you enjoy. I'll leave all the information in my description. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and this is the first year that I've done this, so I'm not too sure if I'm doing it the right way, but this is how I like to work in my junk journals when I do decorate them. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. I love that page. I really enjoyed doing some painting in it as well in my journal. So yeah, and there are all the other pages just that I've got left for the rest of the month. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and you all have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.